Hello there, one and all, and welcome to episode 258 of Love at First Scent with me, Persolaise, coming to you live from YouTube. As always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do consider doing so. If you're watching the recording, this isn't going to mean anything to you because presumably you've just tuned in to see this review of this newish Guerlain. But for the benefit of you who have been watching live, this is the third of 3 videos broadcast today, and then at the end of this video, at the top of the hour, so at 4 p.m. UK time, I'd be very grateful if you could switch over to Instagram with me, because I am going to be interviewed as part of the Effluvium podcast, and I don't know whether there's going to be an opportunity for people watching to ask questions, but if you've got some questions, maybe you could sort of put them to me there. First comment for this one goes to Rachel, who says hello, and We Are Sentient says back again, hello from Dublin. A Proto Society says scent of the day is tobacco today. I still don't know how I'm supposed to say the name of that perfume. Rich Mitch is going wow, and Ashvark is saying hello again, my liege. Bow down. And Woozy says, I've heard this is very similar to L'Heure Blanche. Interesting. And Chang, who was watching the previous video, says that he thought that this was similar to État Libre d'Orange Sécrétion Magnifique, which made me think, oh dear, what am I about to let myself in for? Because this is a genuine unboxing. I have not smelt this before. This is sealed. I have no idea what I'm about to be smelling. Mystery Forms says, Mr. Persolaise, how do you get your thumbnail up before the stream, pre-video selfie? Essentially, yes, but I have to sort of start preparing an hour before the broadcast, and I do the pictures and upload. Isn't that what everybody does? How do other people do theirs? Okay. So this is the latest addition to the Art Matiere range. I think actually it may have come out, it either came out right towards the end of last year or very, very, very early this year. It's called Musc Outreblanc. By the way, sneak preview, you know the Guerlain Middle Eastern collection, is it called the Absolu d'Orient or something? There's a new one coming from there, and I have had a sneaky sniff. And it's definitely one of the best ones, if not actually the best one, maybe from that range. But I will review it closer to its release date, which is May. But you heard it here first, unless, of course, you heard it somewhere else first. Chang says, okay, so back to the other comment. I smelled Sécrétion Magnifique from it, probably the floral, musky, metallic aspect. Interesting. This one, actually, let's do the noisy bit. Right, that's done. So, like I said, this is from the L'Art Matiere. This is a large bottle. This is the, where's the size? This is the 200 ml. Okay, and you would imagine from its name that it's going to be a musk. Ashfaq says, what does Musc Outreblanc mean? Okay, somebody who speaks French. Chang, you speak French, don't you? I'm wondering whether it sort of means like whiter than white, you know, almost like uber white or ultra white, beyond white. But somebody help me out. So is it a sort of whiter than white musk? And I'm going to do this one on paper, but as it's the last scent of the day, and as it's a musk, I think it would only be fair to do it on skin as well. So let's start with paper. I believe that Delphine Jelk's idea with this one was to play on this idea of white on white on white, which has been done before in perfumery. I think Bertrand Duchaufour did it very, very memorably in Amaranthine for Penhaligons, you know, long discontinued. Natalia says, does it mean ultra clean? Rachel says, that's how I read it, as in me. Amy says, I think it means musk over white, as in super white. Yes, I mean, I think it's meant to be like insert your own superlative white. Okay. Ooh. This is interesting. Right, I think we need to go straight for the skin thing. Let me just label this. Spray it away from the equipment here. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. We are sent in, says the Spinal Tap Guerlain, none more white. Like that, yeah, I guess that kind of thing. Okay, so we've already had somebody saying that they thought it reminded them of Sécrétion Magnifique. I have to say that if you hadn't said that, I totally would not have gone there at all. As you've said it, I'm thinking, oh, okay, I suppose maybe there's something silvery about it, but no, I think I would be lying if I were to say that I would have got that. Somebody said L'Heure Blanche. But you know what? The immediate thing that came to my mind was, is this an attempt to do for clean musks what Chanel number 22 does for aldehydes? So very quickly, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, most famous Chanel scent is obviously Chanel number 5, which the identity of which is very much dependent on the aldehydes at the top. So it's got a sort of floral heart of rose, jasmine, and ylang-ylang and sandalwood in the base. But the thing that makes it Chanel number 5 and gives it that list and sort of seems to send it soaring to the heavens is this perfectly judged, perfectly balanced blend of materials called aldehydes, which seem to sparkle and glitter and glimmer and catch the light like champagne bubbles and make things feel sort of cold and snuggly at the same time. And Chanel have a fragrance called number 22 in their exclusive range, which takes that aldehyde idea and up several notches so that you get this sort of super aldehydic feel where you're completely lifted up to hear the angels, choirs of angels singing to you in this sort of celestial chorus. This feels like taking synthetic musks, and I wouldn't be surprised if it also contains, something like ambrette seed, which to us now in the Western world, musks spell clean, white because of their use in laundry detergents and fabric detergents, fabric softeners. But it seems to be just pushed to a crazy level so that you've got the one bit of the heavens where the angels are singing the sort of symphonic aldehydic notes, and I think maybe in another corner of heaven there are some angels singing these symphonic white musk notes. What was the Serge Lutin's musk? Was it gris clair, as in clear grey? Was that the musk? Because somebody help me out. Or was there another musk? Because it's also reminding me of the super muskiness of that, and also the Amouage Musc Attar, Claire de Musc. Thank you very much, Woozy. Claire, yes, it reminds me of that. And again, that was about clarity, wasn't it? About whiteness, about almost this kind of glass-like quality that an overdose of these musks creates. Do you pick up much iris or milk? See, now that you say iris, there's something, I think maybe it's the iris that's sort of stopping it from smelling like cheap fabric detergent. Not that all of these musks are cheap. A lot of the synthetic musks actually are very expensive materials. And somebody said, how does it compare with Kiehl's musk? Oh, to me, Kiehl's, or at least there have been many versions of Kiehl's musk. Okay, Kiehl's to me is much dirtier, funkier, more animalic. This definitely needs some more time, because I can see a lot of people being, sort of going into a shop and thinking, oh, here's a new Guerlain, let me try it, and being quite annoyed because you're not getting lots and lots of different facets. You're not getting, a kind of obvious Guerlainade, and you're not getting your herbs, and you're not getting a kind of obvious top note. And so you might feel as though you're being a little bit shortchanged, but I'm trying to think of something else that does this kind of musk, and let's just push in some extra musk there and somehow make it sing. And I can't think of anything else. very, very brief blurb from the brand. Lovingly embracing the skin, musks are materials that evoke clean, velvety scents between innocence and sensuality. Their elusively powdery fragrance mingles with the scent of the skin. Yeah, but also not as powdery as you'd think, with the scent of the skin to produce an intimate, comforting, and exceptionally long-lasting trail. Musc Outreblanc is built around an accord of 3 white musks and 1 vegetal musk, known as Ambrette, a hibiscus seed extract with nuances of pear and iris. I do find it interesting, but I'll be fascinated to see actually how it develops, because it's so clean that I wonder whether you'd sort of stop noticing it after a while. And is this one that you would need to overspray to really enjoy? Probably one. My guess is, not knowing how it's going to develop, my guess is it's going to be one of those ones for when you sort of want to be a bit discreet and melt into the background, rather than do what some of the other Art Matières do, which is to shout. But yes, I'm intrigued. Maybe not 100% convinced yet, but definitely intrigued to see how it goes. And on that note, we need to stop, because I have given myself only 10 minutes now to prepare to be interviewed. But thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow being the 7th of March, 5 p.m. UK time, I will be interviewing Alessandro Brun of Milano Fragranze, so do tune into that if you are able to. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye now.